Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel for another INART 1/6 scale prototype review. Now today we are taking a look at Pennywise from the first It movie. Now it wasn't all that long ago that I said, no, I will never review Pennywise the Clown on my channel, I don't do horror, it's not my thing. But fast forward to today, and this is the second Pennywise I've reviewed, but I'm actually a little bit excited. Now I do have to say a huge thank you to two companies, the first of which is toyswonderland.com for helping me fly out here so that I can make these reviews. The second is INART themselves for reaching out to me personally and offering me the chance to go hands-on with their prototypes. Now if you are heading down to the description, why not hit that subscribe, bell notification icon and join button so you're notified as soon as a brand new review goes live on the channel. What we are going to do now though is get all of Pennywise's accessories out here, take a closer look at everything he comes with. Starting off with the paper accessories first, they are suitably high quality, printed on nice cardstock, a bunch of pictures, plus a flyer with the creepy looking Pennywise down below. You also have a map of the Derry sewer system. Once again, I'm not a horror fan, I'm so sorry, I haven't seen it, and I don't plan to either. Do let me know if you know what all of these pieces of paper are for down below. Now his balloon isn't final, but I'm pleased to report there's no seam line, also the string down below is real string. Speaking of string, it's missing, it's not here. This one, as I said, isn't final, so in the final version, you'll have the rod that the hand will connect to, so he can hold the balloon, and it'll look like it's floating. Across the multiple 1/6 scale Pennywise's SS Georgie is a mainstay. It's made of plastic, although it does look like crumpled paper. You can see SS Georgie up front. Yeah, looks really good. Lastly, we do get a full complement of hands in the white gloves. I dig the various poses. This one does have the ring that the string for the balloon will slide into, but once again, that's still being worked on. It's not final. You also get one of those for either side. This one though might just be my favorite. It's all kinds of creepy. He's got the sharp spiky nails, so yes, be careful. The skin is a jet black with some speckling on top and some vein work. As I said, really creepy. If you're wondering where Pennywise's display base was before, well, it's right here, friend. It's a diorama style base. You've got a real fabric tattered curtain behind him. Down below, the main base section of the base is magnetic and fully sculpted to look like wood, but it's not wood, it's plastic. It's, however, not a final piece. That stuff could change for the final figure. Up front it says Pennywise the Dancing Clown, and you do have multiple different backdrop style pieces that have a different image on them. You can switch them out. It's up to you. Standing straight up and down in the light box, no crazy poses or accessories or anything like that. Is that Pennywise the Clown? Yeah, I think it is. It's kind of freaking me out. As you all know, I'm not a horror fan. In fact, I usually like to stick away from horror, but this guy still looks really good from a technical perspective. The body is tall but lanky, just like Pennywise. The outfit is completely disheveled and filthy, but also looks really accurate. Plus, the head sculpt is scarily real. Up close and personal, kicking things off with the head sculpt first. Now, I do want to stress once more, it's a prototype, it's not final. The hair is real rooted hair, looks incredible. The skin texture is all kinds of craggly and nasty, just like the movie. The eyes are independently posable, so if you want one going off in a different direction, you can totally do that. You also have some semi-translucent looking teeth. Overall, it looks really real. However, you do get a second head sculpt, which is even creepier. The teeth are super sharp, unlike the Hot Toys one, they were kind of chunky. I do have the eyes going off in separate directions for this one, and once again, if you do want to, you can pose them. They can move around on little joysticks. The mechanism is still being worked on, but just know that they're movable. The hair is also rooted. This one is a completely different style. It's going to be interesting to see which one people go with in their collections. Let me know which you prefer. The outfit, on paper I thought, oh, it's relatively simple, it's a clown outfit. That's what I thought when I reviewed the Hot Toys one, but thanks to people like Dean Knight, I know it's not that simple. There are a ton of small details that I totally missed. I'm so sorry. Now, the collar is individual ruffles. I like the texture of the kind of light colored fabric, but it's suitably dirty. You can also pose it up just a little. So if you find it sitting too low and you can see too much neck, you can kind of push it up, close that gap. Around the back, you've got this kind of pleated section. Looks accurate to the movie. Yes, I did some research. The pom-poms are red and suitably dirty. You also have a ton of texture and ruffles on the fabric of the suit. It's this kind of light grey colour. The big shoulder pads are nicely padded and semi-posable up and down too. It's kind of up to you to decide where you want to put them. Then the rest of the sleeve is ribbed. You also have the teeny tiny little candy-like balls on the end of the red strings, and some frilly cuffs for the shirt. Maybe frilly wasn't the best way to describe it, but it's kind of what it looks like. His pants are also padded and quite big and poofy, just like the shoulder pads. The rest of the legs are done in that ribbed fabric, just like the forearms. It ties the entire look together. Speaking of ties though, you've got these tied around his ankles. Underneath, some more frilliness and some longer style boots. There's heaps of texture here and they're suitably filthy. I've said this multiple times, but once more, just like the rest of the outfit. Going over articulation, do bear in mind, this body isn't final, it's not dialed in. I've said it a couple of times. Prototype, you'll already know, but worth mentioning one more time. Starting off with the head sculpt, it's on a fixed neck and a ball peg, looking forward and back, swivel and a ton of pivot side to side for some Pennywise attitude. The arms do go up to there. They will go forward and back, butterfly joint at the shoulder that also hinges up and down. Swivel at the bicep, double bend at the elbow going past 90, then a magnetic 1/6 scale wrist peg. The torso does crunch forward and back, and you do get swivel and pivot. The legs will go forward to there, going out to there, swivel at the upper thigh, ratcheted double bend at the knee going way past 90. Then of course, a double ball peg down here for the ankle. Wrapping up on the INART 1/6 scale Pennywise the Clown. Yeah, this guy looks awesome. I'm not a horror fan, I've told you all a bunch of times, but kinda started to warm up to the Hot Toys Pennywise. This one is on an entirely different level. Not just because of the rooted hair and the moving eyeballs, but the super spiky sharp teeth, the way the outfit looks and sits on the body. But don't forget, this is a prototype, it's not final, things are a work in progress here, so I can't quite give you my full thoughts. Stay tuned to the channel. When he releases, I will pick up the final version, even though I don't like horror, and do a full unboxing and review. I do have to say a massive thank you to INART for letting me film this prototype. If you are heading down to the description, why not hit that subscribe, bell notification icon and join button if you like the sound of seeing your name in the end credits of my reviews. Like, comment and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video.